Peace be with you. I'm going to read a little bit out of the Essene Gospel of Peace, Book 2. It's the great master telling us about these communions with the angels, the elemental forces of the earthly mother and the heavenly forces of the heavenly father. The earthly mother angelic communions being in the morning, and the heavenly father communions being in the evening. And it was by the bed of a stream that the weary and afflicted came to seek out Jesus. And like children they had forgotten the law, and like children they sought out their father to show them where they had erred, and to set their feet again upon the path. And when the sun rose over the earth's rim, they saw Jesus coming toward them from the mountain, with the brightness of the rising sun about his head. And he raised his hand and smiled upon them, saying, "Peace be with you." But they were ashamed to return his greeting, for each in his own way had turned his back on the holy teachings, and the angels of the earthly mother and the heavenly father were not with them. And one man looked up in anguish and spoke, "Master, we are in sore need of your wisdom, for we know that which is good, and yet we follow evil. We know that to enter the kingdom of heaven we must walk with the angels of the day and of the night, yet our feet walk in the ways of the wicked. The light of day shines only upon our pursuit of pleasure, and the night falls on our heedless stupor. Tell us, Master, how may we talk with the angels, and stay within their holy circle, that the law may burn in our hearts with a constant flame?" And Jesus spoke to them, "To lift your eyes to heaven when all men's eyes are on the ground is not easy. To worship at the feet of the angels when all men worship only fame and riches is not easy. But the most difficult of all is to think the thoughts of the angels, to speak the words of the angels, and to do as angels do." And one man spoke, "But Master, we are but men. We are not angels. How then can we hope to walk in their ways? Tell us what we must do." And Jesus spoke, "As the son inherits the land of his father, so have we inherited a holy land from our fathers. This land is not a field to be plowed, but a place within us, where we may build our holy temple. And even as a temple must be raised stone by stone, so will I give to you those stones for the building of the holy temple, that which we have inherited from our fathers and their fathers' fathers." And all the men gathered around Jesus, and their faces shone with desire to hear the words which would come from his lips. And he lifted up his face to the rising sun, and the radiance of its rays filled his eyes as he spoke. "The holy temple can be built only with the ancient communions, those which are spoken, those which are thought, and those which are lived. For if they are spoken only with the mouth, they are as a dead hive which the bees have forsaken, that gives no more honey. The communions are a bridge between man and the angels, and like a bridge can be built only with patience. Yea, even as the bridge over the river is fashioned stone by stone, as they are found by the water's edge. And the communions are 14 in number, as the angels of the heavenly Father number 7, and the angels of the earthly mother number 7. And just as the roots of the tree sink into the earth and are nourished, and the branches of the tree raise their arms to heaven, so is man like the trunk of the tree, with his roots deep in the breast of his earthly mother, and his soul ascending to the bright stars of his heavenly Father. And the roots of the tree are the angels of the earthly mother, and the branches of the tree are the angels of the heavenly Father. And this is the sacred tree of life, which stands in the sea of eternity." Peace and love be to everybody. I know that me reading that will help anyone out who's trying to understand anything about the angelic communions, to walk with the angels like our Holy Father Enoch did, like Jesus teaches us. Peace.